So, like, the lashes and everything. I close up this little guy. Okay, I need help. I kind of am thinking of doing like a gator, bright orange, and then teal wire, and then wrap him around the bike. Really try and think about what I'm gonna get on here and talk about. Now, you have a duty as a designer, and I kind of wanted to keep the symmetry so unique. Like, where else are you gonna see? I really need to know. I need to know these things. So if I were to redo one side, animal drinking a soda, probably gonna get my money again. You didn't have to get it in that way. But if I'm gonna make something paid, it darn well better be worth. I'm gonna send with the sewing sticks. Oh, wait. Hello, everyone. Dude, I don't know how to start these videos. My gosh, like, I need to finish her because, like, how cute is she? So, real quickly, I just wanted to come on and show you guys. Someone did buy these sewing sticks, and I just think they're the cutest things. And I don't think she'll be watching, so I'm not gonna be ruining the surprise, but I made her a pair of eyeballs. I'm assuming she cheers because she bought them, but maybe she just bought them because they're cute. But anyways, Donald is literally me. Like, that's me at cheer practice. I'll show you guys when they dry. I keep the tape on because I'm a weirdo like that, and I'm a klutz, and if I don't, they'll get all scraped and cracked. I'll drop this, but there's so many random eyeballs here. This table's a mess. I'm sorry. Okay, we're back. Now we're back. We messed around with the camera angles a little bit and wound up right back where we started. But anyways, I think actually a good idea is this pile of whips I'm gonna work through as I talk, because that'll force me to sew. Right. This girl, oh my gosh, I need to finish her so bad. But you guys, okay, I need help. You guys help me decide this. Should I like better? So I like this side better. I just think it looks neater. The stitches are tighter, as you can see, and I kind of tried to keep the stitches a little tighter, and then here I intentionally was trying to keep them looser. But do you see how it juts out here more? So my partner prefers this side, and just he said he thinks it looks better, but I prefer this side. So if I were to redo one side just because it's bugging me, I know I don't even think it's noticeable like at all, but I will know it's there and it will bother the heck out of me. So I need an outside opinion because we are at almost a directed verdict. So please, someone tell me, does which looks better, and should I redo it, or am I just being really crazy? Because this already, I wouldn't sell her. I mean, she's kind of a not a one-off, because you'll see I'm working on something similar. I just need someone to tell me about this girl on the stripes on her face so I can finish. And then this pattern, it's so detailed. Like, I talked about it, I don't think in my last video, but I think in my very first video. So detailed, the pattern. All of this stuff that I'm doing is in the pattern. So, like, the lashes and everything are all in there. The stripes on the face, and then, all these processes. I have to put on, like, the little lip piece, and then her little nostrils, and then the little skirt. I'm gonna attach a button. That's the only difference between that and the pattern. And then I just have to do the mane, and I'm done. And I have the yarn for the mane already. Let me show you her brother, and you guys can help me choose some eyeballs. I'm gonna make 2 separate styles and then decide from there. I don't know, but they're gonna be both red, white, and blue. So are you ready for this? You're not ready. I'm making a stars and stripes version of her. I have the little limbs. This is Big Twist Posh, and I've had this idea floating around in my head for a little while. I'm doing the opposite hooves are the same as how I decided to do it, but so I didn't know. I was like, part of me is like, is it gonna bother me in my OCD? Like this one, I thought through the striping pattern on him, and I kind of wanted to keep the symmetry. So I did the limbs all just, if even this was red and then down here was red, I don't know. I just thought maybe it would bother my OCD, and that also just needed to go symmetrically. And again, these eyeballs are, I don't know what happened, why they got a little, like, messed up, but you can still see there's still the rainbow tint in them. But yeah, video. It's this would be like that. So like that. And yeah, I think that'll be really cute. Oh, something else I need you guys to help me with. So my favorite animal has always been a zebra. So I was just like, what other color combinations would be cool? And I do want to do an all black one with this. The stripes will be the neon colors all from Posh. I need to grab a needle real quick. I was gonna redo this whole crochet and chat attempt, like how I tried to do it in the last video, my like hot takes or whatever. I tried to do this and it was a complete fail because I realized I could not focus on talking to the camera and crocheting at the same time. It's actually a skill in and of itself. That's a talent. So like respect for the people, the other YouTubers that do it because it's actually not that easy, okay? It's part of my whole mantra too is, which I also talked about in the last video, but overconsumption just overall in general as a whole, I think is just a problem in all aspects of our lives. And I think content, you can overconsume content for sure. So I don't want to necessarily just contribute to that. I don't want to just put content out for the sake of putting content out. I don't want to just sit down and make a video for the sake of making a video just because. And again, this is no disrespect to like any creators. 'Cause I love watching those videos. I love weekly makes and like that's not what I'm talking about. Like I'll probably do those videos too. What I'm talking about is like I would skip a week if I think I didn't really have anything of value that was made or that I worked on or that I don't have much of value to say. Your time is precious. So if you're gonna fill it with me speaking, like I wanna at least try my best to speak words that you're gonna take something away from, you know? So like I do try. I really try and think about what I'm gonna get on here and talk about. And I feel like working on the stars and stripes guy, and I want to give him. I don't know why the vision in my head is. Hang on, I'm gonna get this needle. Here, I'm gonna close up the hole on this guy, and then I'm gonna sew. Did I already lose? Like literally, I would lose my head if it wasn't attached to my body. We're just sew this on the love ball because I don't want to get it wrong. I'm pretty sure this is the top of the ball. Correct the red. I have to pay attention to all these little details because if I don't, and I do it wrong, and it was something that I did think of in the moment or and I just didn't do or didn't think to check, it'll bug the crap out of me. Do it now. Moral of the story, like if the pattern doesn't say, then obviously I'll use my judgment, but I try to stick to the pattern if and where it says stuff. And I do appreciate patterns that say details and where things go. I'm not gonna say who, but there are random patterns, paid patterns that I have paid my hard earned coin for, and they look awfully similar to some other ones that also happened to pay my hard earned coin for. And on the one hand, there are certain things there's only so many ways you can construct a head. This little Pooh Bear head or stitches in each individual cheek, the number of rows, like the proportions are exactly the same as it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not saying one copied the other. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I feel like you have a duty as a designer to do your due diligence and see what's out there before you put something out that people would be paying their hard-earned coin for. It probably is the case that both of these designers have never seen each other's patterns or met or anything like that, and it really truly is just a coincidence that their patterns are like exactly the same stitch counts or like proportion. There's a pattern probably already exists because somebody asked me on my very first video or I had a comment and I appreciate it so much. Thank you. So my response was essentially that I want to fill a gap in the market, or there are certain things I do want to create patterns for that like I do have in mind that are very, very niche, very specific. Like for instance, okay, I guess this is just a story time. My partner and I met on a video game. I want to make characters from that game, and I want to make like super in-depth patterns that I would love to like license to them or something. But I got to do a lot more of like other people's patterns that have again done it beautifully before I can even think to start working on mine. Plus, and this goes back to consumption. There's so much out there already. Great, great designs. Like so many artists have come before me and done it well. Who am I to say I can do it better? I just need more practice. Know the basic shapes of amigurumi before I can go and design my even think about designing my own intricate details. I feel justified having someone give me their hard-earned money, even if it's just like a few bucks, like pattern. I want it to be something that's notably different, like different enough from something out there that exists that like I feel justified having someone give me their hard-earned money. Thing else I wanted to tell you guys is that I'm really interested about markets. Like maybe I'll do a market, but I'm curious to know like any of you guys that actually do this little thing where basically if you have a market coming up or something or any or like an event like where you're selling like your art, your crochet, your knit, your whatever, getting a little message from someone, then just knowing like, hey, there's someone looking out there. There's someone that cares. There's someone that like they know. They see you. Like I see you. It's gonna be okay. You're gonna do great. You're doing great, sweetie. I would like to be that person because everyone deserves that. And not everyone has that person in their life. Like I said in my previous video, community over competition. Just because you don't have a YouTube channel or social media presence doesn't mean that your stuff isn't amazing and that your stuff isn't great. I see your worth. Be proud of me. I did finish up, so everything behind me, every single piece up on this edge of this sofa is a finished object. Oh, wait. Okay, so the monkey, something about him. He needs something else, some blush, some a snout, a smile. He needs something. I just can't figure out what to give him. With the exception of him, every single other one up there is a finished plushie. So the ones that had ends hanging out, like the pig. Oh, and I gave him his little tail too. The pig, the giraffe. I didn't put on the rest of her growths, her spots, because I just don't like how it was done in the pattern, and they're so raised, and I don't like them at all. But the exception of putting on those, I mean, I weaved in the ends on her too. She's done. So, like I said, you guys keeping me accountable. Thank you. Everything down here is a different story. What are y'all gonna do with me? I mean, seriously, Sean, was that I would love to do some yarn trading with people because I'm a knitter and a crocheter. I use so many different fibers. Like, there's another video that I'm gonna be putting out that's kind of more knit geared. That's like stretchy yarns like this one and summer type of tops and things like that for hot weather. So like this is a completely different type of fiber than I use for something like a plushie. So I'm interested in fiber and yarn and all the different types to see what else is out there. Where are my skizzies? What did I talk about? Oh yeah, the zebra. I kind of want to make another version. So I've got my stars and stripes one, and then I kind of am thinking of doing like a gator color one. So like instead of the red, basically where the red is, it would be orange and blue and white. A gator colored zebra, gator themed zebra, or like your favorite football team. So we're also Miami Dolphin fans. So I was thinking like, or a teal and an orange one. Or how cool if I did the whole thing. Should I do the whole thing? This is another thing I need to get your guys' opinion on. Someone please weigh in. I think so bright orange and then teal for the stripes is what I think. Well, she's gonna think the opposite, I guarantee. But for like, how cute would that be? Like a complete It'd be like a dolphin zebra. I just think that's so unique. Like, where else are you gonna see a stars and stripes zebra? But I'm gonna give him little like sunglasses. That's my vision is to do them like retro glasses. I just think that'd be sick. And then sick. I just think that'd be really cool. I don't know why I said sick. The mane should be not just the mane, but the muzzle. Should I do this color? Should I do a light gray? Should I do a red or a blue muzzle? I don't know. I think that's too far out there. I know it's a red and blue striped zebra, but I just think maybe like a light gray muzzle would be best. I don't know. Or black? I don't know. What color should I do the muzzle on this guy? And the mane. Should I do like, because it'll be like hers, it's the fur yarn, like the pattern calls for. So should I do like red and blue alternating fur yarn? Should I do black for the mane? Should I do one color? Should I do like, I don't know. Ooh, you know what else would be really cool? Like glitter. Oh my gosh. If I were to have woven in a strand of like gold glitter or something or silver, it would be like perfect, like 4th of July, like a little firework. Maybe I can give him maybe his little sunglasses. I think I'm gonna put glitter in the mane, holding like a little firecracker, firework or something. I'll have to think of something, and he'll just be here year round, hanging out with his sister, and it'll be great. And they'll be probably in the background of every single one of my videos because these and were be will be and was. Like, what am I saying? Maybe I've been talking for too long. I'm talking to myself for too long. They're a labor of love, and I love them. I would definitely remake these. Yeah, I love it. Tila, I need to know, should I do just the body and the main color all for the bright orange and with the teal accents? Like, you're never gonna, where else are you gonna see this stuff? You're not gonna see it like commercially made. And I just think, how cute would it be to just whip out? We're huge football fans, so just to whip out like your team colored zebra and put it on the mantle or above the TV. And like, I don't know, I just think that's so fun. And like, I love that kind of stuff. So I want to make them. And then on that note, why is this not done? The only thing left is to close up her head. All right, ma'am, you need to sit back down until somebody tells us whether to redo your face or not. And I might get impatient and do it anyways. And so someone leave a comment down below about the things on the zebras. I really need to know. I need to know these things. I need an outside opinion. I need to finish the bunny. You guys, I didn't finish anything on camera with you again. I blame you guys. I'm just kidding. Why can I not work on a project and talk to you guys at the same time? My bike, I'll show you. I called him my bike buddy. Look at this little guy. So I just put this little leggy frog on here. It's me with Posh. And like, I don't know, I just tied his little arms there. It's so cute. I don't know. And then I want to do something to my helmet. I'm not sure exactly what yet. I kind of want to like bedazzle it. I don't know. I call him my bike buddy. He's my little bike buddy. Like used a magnet for the arms, but I just felt like tying it was the most secure. I don't know. I could create like a separate like wire piece type of thing I was thinking, and then like wrap so you could like wrap it around your handlebars. Then also let me know if I should put like wire and then wrap him around the bike that way, like I would crochet over the wire or something. I don't know. Also, I want to incorporate the swinging pets. This is the All From Jade swinging animal pack, and this is the turtle, pink, obviously. And then I gave him a little Slurpee because this is one of the mini brands I have that I sell, and I'm obsessed with Slurpees. I literally just had one, but like it's like he's drinking the Slurpee. Like where else are you gonna see this stuff? So I just think it's hilarious. I had such a good time making it, and I was just laughing to myself. Like, it's my train of thought again. Like seriously, like take a drink, take a sip, take a hit, or whatever you do. Every time I lose my train of thought. No, I'm just kidding. Please don't really do that. I don't advocate for any of those activities here. but I don't judge. If you do them, I would like to incorporate onto my bike because I'm like a biker now. I've done it like 3 times, the thing. But anyways, I'm a biker now, and I want to put a swinging biker buddy on my bike, but on the others I made they're like magnets, so you can take it off and on and you can switch it out with the different little food. There's so many brands I have because that's my other business I do. And I have like little peanut butters and Cokes and Sprite and Fanta bottles, and it's just the funniest thing. Like, where else you see an animal drinking a soda? Like, just a little swing, just like dangling there. It can't not put a smile on your face. There's gotta be somebody else out there that thinks it's like as hilarious as I do, right? I don't know. Cow looks nothing like a cow to me, and look how crooked her head is. I definitely use Ami sticks. Don't be lazy. Don't if you're out of the house, don't just like sew things and think you're gonna get it right because they're supposed to be. I don't know why it won't focus, but they're supposed to be little crowns, and they don't really look like crowns. This is a grape cow. The particular version of the pattern I got doesn't have a grape cow version. I think she might have come out with one since, but of course I would have to. It's not that I don't recommend the pattern or the shop. I didn't love when I went to her shop, there was no option to purchase additional fruits I may want, and without purchasing the body of the cow. Again, this is just completely how I would run a business. Everyone else is different, and they're free to run their business their own way. I think as a treat to those of you that had purchased the pattern from me in the past, I would provide updated fruits or whatever the mod is, and I would just send it out for free as like a thank you. And say, hey, I developed this add-on thing to this other thing, and there was yarn in my hair. Go figure. But if and when I come out with a pattern or something, like I said, I wouldn't feel right. It's just how I run my business. It's just how I would do it. I wouldn't do it that way. I don't love it. I don't love having to go back and repurchase the same baseline form it's like if I go to Build-A-Bear and I buy the plush, I can come back and get clothes for my favorite plush. You don't then say you're not allowed to buy the clothes unless you buy the plush. I don't know. But to just make me buy the same cow body thing again, which is, kind of included into the price, I don't want to pay another $10 pattern. I'm sorry. I mean, I would be more than happy to buy two $10 patterns from you that are completely different in every way. So the thing I already bought, like I'm one of your loyal customers. I bought from you. I enjoy your patterns. Why wouldn't I want to? If I find another one I really like that's really cute, why wouldn't I support you again? Type of thing. So like you're already probably gonna get my money again. You didn't have to get it in that way. So I am in the camp of I want to reward my buyers, especially the ones that have been with me the longest, and not kind of punish them. So we're punished because you got the pattern early. That doesn't make sense to me in my head. So I would not do it that way. Something probably already exists that, like I can find a free fruit grape and mod it myself at that point type of thing. And like it's a little similar to what I talked about in the Joanne's video. I want to do it that way. And I don't love that this is the way it was done. I just don't. I love the pattern. Nothing against the creator at all, but kind of similar to what I was saying earlier too. There's a lot of cow patterns and there's actually a lot of fruit cow patterns and they're all very similar, and that's all I'm saying. So much great free stuff out there. So and there's great paid stuff too, but if I'm gonna make something paid, it darn well better be worth pretty much everything I kind of had to touch on. I really need you guys to weigh in on the zebra debate. Thank you. My first pair of eyeballs going out. I mean, technically I didn't sell them, but yeah, these are the ones that I'm gonna send with the sewing sticks that the girl ordered. I mean, I'm just thankful to have her bought for me, and then hopefully see if she likes these eyes and what she thinks about them. But yeah, I just stuck the backs on there because like I'm gonna put these in like her order.